All right, and 5, 4, 3. Welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. It's a very special episode. We're going to be checking out some more music by Pentatonix, which I'm very excited about. And we're also going to be reading some comments to the Imagine video that we did last, so stay tuned after the reaction for that. And that should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of interesting comments, you know? A lot of people pointing out my drinking problem. Just kidding. It's not a problem. I can quit anytime I want. God! I just want to have one now. Anyways, enough of that. What are we going to be checking out today? Well, I really wanted to hear this, and commenters suggested we do that as well. They seconded that. So we're going to be checking out Somebody That I Used to Know. Somebody. Breakup song, which is funny. I actually broke up with a lady once, and she posted this song on her Facebook a couple days after. So I guess in that case, was somebody she used to know. But enough about that hurtful time in my life. Just kidding. All right, so. Yes, I am very excited for this. So, let's dive in, you guys. This is Somebody That I Used to Know on PeaceKeeper. Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going. This is happening.
Now and then I think of when we were together, like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me. We felt so lonely in your company, but that was love and it's an ache I still remember. So rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over, that had me believing it was always something that I'd done. But I don't wanna live that way, reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you hung up on somebody that you used to know. But you didn't have to cut me off, make it like you never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. To know that I used to know, to know.
Somebody that I used to know by Pentatonix on PeaceKeeper. I love it. That's such a well-written song. It's so great. You know, it's definitely a classic. I like this upgraded rendition. They just don't disappoint. I mean, I feel like, and I think someone said this in the comments to me one time too. You could watch this video, you know, 6 times. One where you only watch, you know, one person, and then you switch and then watch it all as a whole, to get like the full nuances of their performance, right? So like you've got the amazing, I love like the Kevin, I think, the beatboxer. You can really his expressions are so great because he's doing the kind of sound effectsy type of stuff in with his drum beats, and like the sort of like, you know who would have been a great audition to the Pentatonix was that guy from Police Academy. He used to do all the sound effects, you know. That'd be cool. So I really was I'm always drawn to what he's got going on, because I'm just so in awe of it, you know. Is they're the Avi and Kevin are kind of like the main bass speaker, and then you have like the tweeters, the 3 in the middle doing the higher pitch stuff, and Scott, I'm really killing it with the names now, you guys. Scott was doing like the almost like guitar sound, like or I can't do it. You know what I'm talking about, though. The kind of echoey, kind of trippy guitar sound. Wow, that was awesome. I had a feeling that I was going to like this. And if you like the source material, you're obviously going to enjoy the Pentatonix version. I just, I love it. I loved it. So that was awesome. Now, before we head off here, we're going to read some comments from the previous video, which was Imagine. So there was lots of fun comments. I've been reading them. So thank you so much for that, you guys. You rock. You rock my socks. So here we go. All right. Let's read them. All right. No. Okay. Here we go. Beverly Krebs says, I love the theme song opening. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Watch out, Scott. Nathan's going to be trying to replace you in PTX. I love this arrangement to Imagine. That wall of sound near the end, and then Kevin's sweet solo still gives me chills. I've heard it hundreds of times. And then, no, Pentaholics are not going to be saying mean stuff to you. We are a positive community and are always supportive of each other and the reactors who do PTX. So that's awesome. Yeah, so the opening, the theme song opening was something I had thought of kind of on the spot, and I don't know if I'll do that again because I couldn't even watch it back. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting this out there? Who wants this? Anybody? I don't know. Robin McDaniel. Did you catch that the card they passed? Okay, yeah, so there was a lot of this, but we'll get into it. Catch that the card they passed was how they are the same, and the cards they flipped was how they are different. They also did it with the sound at the end. They were all singing different notes and ended with perfect harmony. So yeah, I did not notice. I don't know enough about them to know that those kind of subtleties. So, but I'm glad I can be educated. One sec. Whew. Bit verklempt over here. PJB. Is that? Okay, no, never mind. I love how music can mean what we need to hear at the time. Sorry. Oh my God, I got like heartburn or something. Oof. Let me have a swig of this water. Ugh, man, Anyways, I love how music can mean what we need to hear at the time. I'm always interpret the lyrics as John Lennon's plea for the world to set aside the forces that led nations to declare war. PTX reacting to current threats chose to interpret the song as a way to celebrate how our individual differences can enhance our humanity. Peace from Ohio. All right. Well, Ohio. See what I did? Yeah, you know, I agree, and you know, I agree that I think in my interpretation has always been John Lennon wanting to break those barriers down to, you know what I mean? Things like religion and stuff like that. Countries. It's always like it seems to be like however way we can divide ourselves and separate ourselves from the others, that's how it's always been. You know what I mean? So you think about even how our countries are built. So we're countries, and then like Canada, for example, we're provinces, and Alberta hates Ontario, and then it's like you're divided by cities, and it's like Calgary hates Edmonton. You know what I mean? So it's like that saying, you know, about Britain when they were colonizers, about how, you know, a divided nation is easier to conquer, and I think that's true now more than ever. They divide us on everything, and it makes us more malleable to be kind of ruled over. But yeah, I appreciate your comment. Piranha Raz says this video honestly has a special place in my heart. The signs they hold up do express their individuality and diversity, but one of them passed the sign on to the next person. It shows something they have in common. Yeah, very cool. Margaret Rosenberg, that first card that they passed around didn't just show their differences, it also showed how they were alike. Mitch and Scott both identify as gay. Scott and Avi are both men. Avi and Kevin are both American. Kevin and Kristen are both Christian, but all of them are individuals. Very well said. Melissa Coviello said they did seasons of live from Rent. You have to look up the live version. It's absolutely fantastic. Rent, hey, I gotta say, I've heard Lease, the South Park satire, but I've never heard Rent, or seen Rent, but I'm down. I love musicals. Coco Hole says, Nathan, I couldn't agree more. The world is going crazy. On a positive note, I love the intro. You rocked it. Please check out one of their originals, like Run to You or Love Again. Also still hoping for Avi's solo project at some point. Yeah, we're going to start mixing in the solo projects, so don't worry. Coco Hole. Monica Sasso. This version of Imagine always makes me cry. I think the message they were trying to convey was that everyone is different, but we share similarities. In the end, we are all human beings. Hey, human beings. I love your channel. Thank you, Monica. That's so nice. Jamie J. Conception Jr. Says, somebody broke the mold with you. Love the opening song. Thanks for the show. You're welcome. All right. So now I see I'm starting to feel good. And now, next time I go to film, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to sing again. Annika Ramquist. Annika, you're going to have to tell me where you're from. You have such an interesting name, Annika Ramquist. Is that Nordic? Are you from Sweden? Oh, look at that. It says it right in it. Okay, hold on. I just saw it. I'm glad you reacted. By the way, I'm Swedish. I have Swedish roots. My grandma's last name was Hallquist, I believe. I'm glad you reacted to this one. It's a song worth contemplating, and their execution of it is amazing. I'm worried about what's happening in my country, Sweden, but more so the U.S. It's scary how intolerant people are. I don't understand why people want to limit other people's choices just because it doesn't agree with them. I think we should live and let live. I think it's awesome kids are able to choose who they want to be. Yeah, you're right, you know. I do think that's awesome. At the same time, like here in Alberta, we just had a thing where some person was going to be speaking at a university, and I guess they had controversial topics. I don't really know the person or anything about them or whatever, but the people protested, and then it got this talk shut down. And I think that's interesting that I don't think kids these days have the emphasis on letting people they disagree with speak their point of view. Like, to shut down a talk, like, you would think a university would be a bastion for debate. Like, you know what I mean? I used to love watching debates on religion, for example, like Christopher Hitchens. He's this writer. I used to love to watch him debate a bishop from the Catholic Church, you know, and I think that's what we need to be doing more, not shutting people down, debating. Why is your topic bad? I'll tell you, and I'll tell you mine, and I think that's sunlight is the best disinfectant, as they say, right? Daniel Carter. I would love to hear them do Jesus Christ Superstar. They can sing anything. I really would love that. I actually saw Jesus Christ Superstar as a young Nathan with my mother, with the original Ted Neely playing Jesus. Anita Gupta, did you notice that the cards they passed through to each other showed what they had in common before they flipped them over? I did not notice, but now I know. Lori Redmond. Well said, Nathan. Thank you for this reaction. I think the world will be here. I don't think the world will be here with humans on it in 10 years. I don't know. 10 years might be a bit short, but who knows what can happen, you know, with escalations rising all over the world. Chinese spy balloons, if you believe it, that's what it is, and not aliens like me, but who knows, you know. Let's see. There was one... Joe Vici said, not sure of your interpretation of this song and video. Showing that they are individuals is natural. We are all individuals, regardless of work, if we work together or not. Coming together at the end to proclaim that people, regardless of their individuality, are all human, make a specific point. But if we are not individuals, first coming together has no significance. You know, holy shit. Wow, look at that. See, I'm most open-minded, and I feel like I had my mind changed a little bit. From Joe Vici. Thank you, Joe. Dawn Marie Allen Kent. Oh, is that like a couple? That's cute. Hi. I'm glad I'm not the only one in the world that loves hair. And Jesus Christ Superstar. You didn't mention on my top 10 Godspell, Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think I did. I thought I could have swore I mentioned it. I usually get confounded looks if I mention any of them, although Rocky Horror is more known than the other three. Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show is kind of a classic. I don't know much about Godspell. I actually, the only thing I really know about that is that the cast up from SCTV performed it. That's how they were discovered. And I would have to put out there, if you like musicals and stuff like that, have you ever seen Hamlet 2? It's a film. It's hilarious. I recommend it. I think the Pentatonix demographic would love Hamlet 2. It's so funny. Debbie Hagel says, I'm Canadian too, and I live in the ghetto too. With a different flair, I really suggest you do "O Come All Ye Faithful." You'll be surprised. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I will. Jim K. Yeah, it's going to get worse because most of the people on this dreadful planet doesn't know how to be damn human being anymore, or so forget that we're all the same species living on the same planet. Trust me. We're all one way or another. If fear, hate, other types of xenophobia continues, it will bring on our own extinction. Common sense prevails. I agree. All right, there was one. Okay, yeah. Jennifer Doolittle says, brother, you look wasted. I don't want to be a hater, but you seriously look completely out of it. There was zero reaction on your part while listening to PTX's performance of this iconic song or the significance of their personal message behind the original. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, I see that was an interesting one because I was really taking it in, but I was really thinking. Like, that had me thinking. I hadn't heard that song Imagine in a long time, and I was remembering it, and it made me, it's not like 90s dance medley where I just I can see it and just get juiced, all about it. That one was I was kind of being introspective, but hey, I appreciate the critiquing. I wasn't wasted. I had like 3 shots or whatever, but I can see that. I get a little glossy-eyed on account of all the devil's lettuce here too, so that can do some things. There was one other one I wanted to read, but maybe they deleted it. Let me just see. Okay, I guess not. Maybe it's gone. Okay, sorry guys. I know this is so boring. I just wanted to see it because it was so... Oh, it's gone. What the hell? You guys deleting messages? Anyway, Man. Oh, yeah, here it is. Scott Boyd says, the cards help their version stand out. You made way too much out of it. Your talking just took away all hope that the song added and put me in a bad mood. Damn, worrying about the future and trying to conjure up crap that may happen was a big downer. I gotta say, I can't fake anything. Like, I know that there are some reaction channels. I hope I'm not, telling anyone things they don't know. A lot of reaction channels, they are faking their reaction. If you cry because you hear Linkin Park's Numb, I think you may be playing it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't want to fake anything. Whatever I talk about after the video is just right on the spot, whatever feelings I have, it's funny you said you were left you in a bad mood, because I had to take a break after we did that song from filming, because I was just like, it put me in a somber mood as well. Like, I was really, feeling good, and then all that stuff in my head kind of bummed me out. So I had to take 5, and I appreciate it. But I never know how a song is going to make me feel, what it's going to make me want to talk about, but I'm so glad for all of your comments and everything. You guys are so much fun. That was a lot of fun. So I think we're going to break things up a bit. I know that there's this introduction to Pentatonix. So I was going to do that and then do their I think they have like 5 or 6 sing-off performances. I thought I'd do all those in a row, like start with the introduction and then do those, and that would give me kind of more of a better foundation. But is that worthwhile? Is that something you guys would want to see? Let me know in the comment section. For PeaceKeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.